Spirits. Well, let's see if I can draw land. Should have obviously attacked first, but it's not like they're gonna block anyways. What happened to 5-color Niv? It's too good. I can't show it on stream anymore. I'm hoping people forget. Or people play some bad lists. Apparently the bad list wins anyways. Deck's too good. I'm just really unlucky. So I never win. I liked 5-color in this first couple leagues, but then it got too commercial. Something like that. Are you willing to give a loyal sub some deck advice for the PT when you know more? Been pretty open about it. I'm just gonna be drafting. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna... I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. If I'm gonna be completely open or keep some secrecy. Probably just draft and play standard anyways. I'm just gonna practice for Worlds. This way I don't have to like keep secrets really. I'm probably just not gonna play a ton of Pioneer honestly. I'm just gonna try some brews, some like I wanna try some Enchantress decks and I wanna try the Heliod Ballista deck. I don't know, I'll see. Maybe I'll post something in my Discord for subs only. Alright, that one Fatal Push, Abrupt Decay, I guess Clip Wings. I don't know if I want Murderous Strider, seems almost kind of clunky in this matchup. Ooze can go... Should I just cut a trail in these matchups? Cut a trail, cut a familiar maybe? Maybe got Carvel because they have Brazen Boar. Or am I just gonna flood if I do that? I wonder if Murderous Rider is just too expensive against them, or if it's good enough if I want all the spot removal. How many? Who's played that deck a bit? How many trails can I cut? Should I cut more than one? Corval gets around Spellcaller though. Can someone give me a Discord link? Oh gee, if only that was a command for the Discord. I'm gonna cut a Murderous Rider. Who knows if that's correct. What do you think, chat? Turn to Liliana on the play against the Spirits deck. Good or bad? I'm a fan. I had some... I had 14 Throne of Eldraine packs and I just cracked them. And I don't know how good the set is, but obviously I got pretty lucky. 14 packs. I opened 2 Brazen Boar, no big deal. I don't know, I got some playable cards. I got like Stormfist Crusader, Blue Castle, Lovestruck Beast, Acclaimed Contender, Ayara, White Castle, Gilded Goose, Green Castle. I feel like I got mostly playable rares, even if they're not worth a ton of money. That Discord link has expired. Oh, how do I make a Discord link that doesn't expire? Do I have to just? There's got to be a way, right? Play a goose. What's the play here? Make a food or play a devil? What's more mana efficient? I guess I'll just play the devil now. Just beat downs. I was not playing Glacial Fortress in my version. I don't think you want Port Town and Glacial Fortress in the same deck. Maybe Mana Confluence? What was I playing? I was playing 4 Hallowed Fountain, 4 Port Town, 1 Mana Confluence. That was pretty good mana base. Isn't it better for them to do that end of turn? Look at my hand. I think the matchup's pretty good after sideboard. Oh. Wow, I just didn't give them credit. Honestly, I don't give them enough credit. People usually have a reason for their weird looking plays. Techie says it's somewhere in the channel settings, I think. Do I even use a removal spell here? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Feels like I can do. Maybe I should just let it live. Who cares? Just kill it on my turn. That was bad. Alright, I'm gonna try and figure out the actual permanent link. Let's see. How to get a permanent link for my Discord invite channel. Invites 101 Discord. I'll figure it out. Figure out a real link. This is a permanent link. Alright, why don't you make the command? It's Discord command. Looks like I'm trying to find a way to lose this game. It's not gonna be easy, but I can do it. I can definitely do it. I'm very skilled. Yeah, killing that brazen boar right away was not the greatest. Alright. Oh. Dot F to fairy in play. I was thinking I'd just kill the spell queller and get rid of such an idiot. Slowly but surely getting myself in a losing position. Yeah. Sure enough. It's gonna be so embarrassing if I lose this game. I just call it a stream, honestly. I don't know if I can take it anymore. I think trump blocking is okay here. could just have rattle chains. But if I clip wings, it could have... You know what? I should have clipped wings in my upkeep in case I have ether gust. That was another mistake. Dude, I'm so freaking bad. How did I lose that game? Oh my... Yeah, of course. Zen chat. Be very zen. I actually want to rage so badly right now, but I'm trying not to. All I had to do was do anything but play into their spell pierce, and I would have easily won. I think maybe Massacre Girl still wins it for me. No, actually I'm one short. I think I'm 1 foot short. I play so bad, honestly. I play so bad when I stream, especially when I mean, my draw was good. I didn't think I could lose in a million years. Should have been more careful. Rage clips are good for stream exposure in other games, Shelly. It works for MTGO as well. Oh yeah. So bad though. Just shouldn't be good, but people love that stuff. It's kind of a problem. People are just not the greatest sometimes. I don't think playing well on stream exists. I don't know. I could just focus more on the games and less on chat. My problem is I'm really bad at multitasking. I also just hate losing the first round. Maybe I'll just start dropping whenever I lose round 1. So I could play... Is playing Goose turn 1 good? I think it's good because I want to try and resolve Trail of Crumbs. This way they have to have exactly veto to counter it. I think this is the most important card. I think this matchup should be good. I know I was struggling when I was playing blue-white against John Sacrifice. I think I just replay just say go. That seems good. Need to make sure I keep up a decent pace of play. I'm just gonna take oven again. 4 ovens. Maybe play a couple. And then gives up detention sphere. Try and hit some land drops. I think I'm sequencing that reasonably. Found the land I wanted. Play another oven. And just say go. The blue-white side feels so bad when there's trail in play. Just none of your cards do anything. Even Nassif doesn't really do a ton. Dobbin's veto, that's pretty good. Dobbin's veto is probably one of the better cards because you need to Teferi with 7 mana, I guess, and somehow protect your Teferi from Murder Strider. I guess you don't need to if you have Teferi in play. Did you just forget to plus Teferi? That was a pretty bad mistake. I might just jam Vraska into... Yikes. If I lose this game, I should really call it a night. Alright, getting a little greedy here. We hit an untapped land. Not too sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I'll just get rid of our set while it's still relevant. Maybe getting rid of Teferi was just better, so they can't... No, never mind. Getting rid of Narset was good. So if they have Teferi, 5 mana Teferi, they maybe have a small shot. Alright, they gave up. I think it's fair. If you don't have to 5 mana Teferi, that turn was veto back up, you're not gonna come back. Murderous Rider is good. Pitting Needle. I'm not sure if I want 1 or 2. Probably just both. The Massacre Girl is kind of bad. Ooze is probably not the greatest. They might have Mentor against me after sideboard. Yeah, I'll cut a Corvold. Sage for the detention sphere. I don't even know if they have detention sphere. No idea what to cut. Not even sure cutting a Corvold is correct. They might have Rest in Peace. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Duh. I'll trim a cat. I'll bring in Reclamation, Sage, and Abrupt Decay. I don't know how much I care. I have like some built-in answers like Vraska and stuff, but yeah, Rest in Peace is kind of annoying. I've not played that matchup before. I've only played it from the blue-white side and I did not win. Get rid of the cat, keep my cards that do something. Not the easiest spots for me. Counterplay the devil. Yeah, I'll play the devil. If they have censor, it's not the end of the world. Zara's Charm would be kind of rough, I guess. I think I don't want to play around everything. Lucky. What do I want to get back? Goose or devil? What does goose do for me? Devil gives me a threat I can play. Goose gives me some permanence. I'm gonna take the devil, I guess. What am I eating? My hoodie. I wish I was eating something. Lily was better because of... Yeah, that's a great point. Should have played a Lily instead of Devil, maybe. Plays around Teferi, plays around Verdict a tiny bit better. Kind of worked out, but... Alright, they probably have Absorb. I'm just gonna GM Devil first, I guess. Rather have that countered, I think, than Reclamation Sage. Rise in Peace also makes their dig free time much worse, so... It only stuffs part of my combo. Alright, we baited and then absorb, so hopefully they don't have another counter spell. I'm gonna attack first, maybe they'll get greedy and Azari's Charm. I don't think there was a ton of room to play scared there. I don't think I can try and piece something together better than just casting Swift in and hoping they don't have a counter spell. Playing Vraska maybe would have been fine. Alright, well, they didn't have a counter spell last turn. Probably have a bunch of dig for times in hand. Maybe not a Verdict. Maybe some lands. How many counter spells does Blue White typically run? 4 Absorb, 2 Veto, some Censors, maybe some Syncopates if they're bad. I should have attacked. They want to make a token. I think I'm actually fine with that. Should have played the Murderous Rider in their upkeep. Because they could have a cycling cards in hand and cycle into Absorb if I let them do that. I think I'll just let them have it and kill it with Liliana. Keep my creatures. I guess that's in case they want to cast a dig for time. Just gonna jam core. Yeah, I don't even have a food in play. I'm just gonna jam Corvold. Alright, just gonna play a bunch of trails here. Play around a counter spell, just so much value. The game's pretty over. I think I have too many answers in my deck. I don't think they can ever come back. Maybe if they like, I guess I could break. If they find Elspeth and Teferi really fast. Just gonna take Murderous Rider. They also kind of have a Liliana problem. Semi-urgent. Pretty windy outside. What do you think the best deck in Modern will be? Amulet Titan, maybe? Maybe Blue-White? Blue-White was good against Amulets. And they don't gain that much. I don't think Uro is going to be that big of a deal in the matchup. They got field, does that make a difference? Let's see. Pitting Needle's so freaking brutal for them. I could even get back Murderous Rider, actually. That's probably better. All right, let's see. They can make 2 tokens. I guess I'll just play 2 creatures. Just protect Liliana. Is Planar Cleansing a card in this format? There's a better Planar Cleansing. It's called Hour of Revelation. It's basically the same card though. No one plays it. There's a blue-white version that played Fae of Wishes and Planar, like Hour of Revelation, and didn't play too many Planeswalkers. Kind of fell out of favor. Is Zugin playable in blue-white control? Which one? The 6-mana one? Seems much worse than Elspeth. Hey, Will. They were coming after you hard on Twitter yesterday. I don't know what their deal was. It just felt like picking a fight, I guess. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this matchup's not good for blue-white. Iska Chief. How can you still host? I don't get it. How could you ever host over raid? You have to be so unreal. Oh god, again. Just beat down cat. Welcome everyone. Playing all with John Sacrifice. I was trying to play the Gitrog monster deck, the black-green deck, but it was really mediocre. Decided to give up. Should I bait a sensor, or am I happy with a bunch of ovens in play? I guess I'll bait one in case they have detention sphere. I think a lot of ovens I think is good against blue-white, but this way I'm hedging a bit against detention sphere. I could actually play goose maybe. I think I want to resolve the oven. But if I play goose I get to make a food next turn. It's not bad. Just gonna jam the trail now while they don't have absorb mana. It's nice, so I can play the goose because they're gonna use their. They're almost definitely gonna use their field over to fix their mana. So I'll have the mana to activate trail. Alright, that's fine. Bit annoying. Might have been a bit greedy. Do I want to bring him back now? Not sure. I don't think so. Ooze or goose? Ooze is pretty good. It's good against their dick free time. Goose is reasonable as well. Take the goose. I'm not gonna play familiar. Honestly, if they verdict, I don't care. I just get to slam a Corvold. And they might field over it, so I might have the mana anyways to sack a couple food. Salut Quentin. Est-ce que Niv c'est un bon jeu? Ouais, je pense que c'est un très bon jeu. I'm not super familiar with the deck. Let's see. Sack both food here. Just more mana efficient. Just take away Finder, I guess. I don't think I need another cat. I'm not sure there's a point having this many cats. J'hésite en Niv et Blue-White. Ouais. C'est de bons jeux. Not sure what I would play if the player's tour was tomorrow. Probably the Niv deck. Absorb. Okay. I don't think the matchup is a luck or anything. I only have 2 Murderous Rider in my main deck. They can survive to a spot where they can just play it to Fairy. Start drawing some cards with 5 mana to Fairy. They can maybe get there. I mean, it's a really tough matchup to navigate for them for sure. There's just so many cards that are so annoying. Like even the Witch's Oven just makes things super complicated. Have a billion must counter cards. This deck just a standard deck. Basically, you get Fatal Push and some sideboard cards. I don't think I'm gonna lose. I don't know how big of a favorite I am right now though. Like 70, 80, 90. Oh right. Oh no, alright, yeah. I have Daughter Witch's Oven. I knew I had a plan. I was like, oops. Was I supposed to sack 2 foods? Okay, one of the trails are very nice too. You don't have all your sideboard cards, so you can't even really break. Can I kill it? I guess I should just kill the Jace now, right? Hi Nassif, what do you think about Liliana, Heretical Healer in this deck? I think a lot of people have tried it and pretty much everyone said it was bad. I'm not sure I tried it. I mean, maybe I tried it one league. Too fancy, I think. Obviously when it works out it's probably beautiful, but
Yay, no more elks, I can play modern again.
Fashly, I hope I didn't butcher that. Thanks for the resub. Glad you got what you wanted today. Can I just kill them? Oh, math, complicated. I think there might just be dead, honestly. Quick math. I think they're dead on board. I'm just not sure if I'm supposed to... they're at 6. So if I make a food token... Man, kind of obnoxious that opponent's making me do that. Oh, I was holding the Should just pay now, so then I don't have mana to pay anymore, and maybe it won't ask me. And I still have to say no. The new counter spell, yeah. Counter is 20 triggers was one spell. Alright, so Corvold's a bit clunky. Ooze is kind of whatever. Fail push out. I cut a Wayfinder, but making your land drop's pretty good in this matchup, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe cut a Devil. Oh, I cut a Familiar too. Yeah, I should have cut a Familiar and have another Devil or another Corvold. Oh, I didn't even think about that. The new counterspell deals with Krasis. Everyone was talking about Eldrazi and Storm and this and that. That's pretty good. Still not sure it's going to be good enough though. The new intervention seems kind of sweet. The new counter going to replace this missile? I don't know. Could. I thought that was a spell caller for a second. I was going to take Absorb. Did bottom was opt. Oh, they're tapping out. Okay. Did I pun that? I think my play was fine. Could have said go. Get value out of a trail before you cast it out, maybe. Alright, they have Verdict in hand. They have free cards. They have a cast out. Don't have Vraska minus on a Rest in Peace. That doesn't do much right now. Could have Censor too. Kind of worried about Teferi. I was gonna jam the Vraska. Jamming the Vraska is probably the best play against 5 mana Teferi. Maybe playing the Devil was the best play against 5 mana Teferi. And that kind of played into Censor. I think maybe playing land on tap and playing Devil was the best play actually, when I think about it. Reclamation Sage would be pretty freaking brutal here. Wow, they took Trail over Vraska. Seems kind of horrendous. Do I want to maximize damage here, or do I want to... There's a few cards I would play over Devil for sure. I'm just going to sag the food first. See what I draw. Yeah, I don't understand taking Trail. I guess I can see my hand. I can see I have no ways to produce food. I think you just need to Verdict right away. Or Teferi minus on the Devil. One mana burn. Isolate. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm just gonna minus on the devil. Actually, oh, I have a goose. That's kind of risky. Now if they have, I can make a token and draw removal, remove my devil, kill my Liliana. Kind of bad for me if they do that. I mean, I still have Vraska going on, but alright. It's not gonna win them the game. I guess same deal, 1 damage doesn't really matter. I'll just sack first in case I draw Corvold. Ouais, je peux te prêter des nives, mais j'en joue 3, mais je peux t'en prêter. What about Evolutionary Leap as thingy number 5? Could be good. Could be clunky. Doesn't help you make your land drops. Also, you just run out of food, right? Play a couple Wayfinders. Feels like really good synergy was the entire deck. You get 2 mill your cats. The permanents you can sack to Vraska. It's pretty good against mono black. Although 1 toughness creature is pretty bad against the red decks, but can be good against everything. What do you think about the modern bans? I like them. I never feel super strongly about bans. But I think getting rid of Oko was good. And, you know, they pulled the trigger on Mox. I think it's fine, you know. Rip my Okos, rip my Mox Opal. Gonna have to start playing Vintage. No, but I don't really care. See a lot of people complaining. I mean, it is rough. When you don't have a lot of money, when that stuff happens, pretty annoying. But you also shouldn't, like, treat your Magic buys as an investment. Or if you do, I mean, that's what happens with investments, I guess, sometimes, right? They just go bad. I don't know. It's like another issue that's, I feel like, people are 100 or 0, you know, when really it's somewhere in the middle. They're bouncing their cast out. Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Can I do anything? Nope. Death by Wayfinder. It's too tempting. I don't know if it's the correct play, but I just can't resist. Bzz. Bzz. That sadder Wayfinder has been blessed by Vraska. You would be a good politician, Nassif. I would definitely vote for you. It's funny, someone told me that over Christmas. That mean I'm a hypocrite? Just tell people what they want to hear. What What did you lose to? I lost to my own mistakes. I lost to horrendous play. Let's not talk about it. I was pretty upset. I was kind of on suicide watch for a second there. What would be my first policy? Dude, I don't envy politicians. I'm not saying most of them are not like bad, but the hardest job, like getting anything done. Oof. Especially in the US. I think at least maybe in France you can still get kind of stuff done in some countries. This deck is even more boring than blue-white. Not really. This deck is boring when you get paired against blue-white. This deck's boring to watch. Oh, we can just chat it up. Obviously, when you play against blue-white, nothing happens. It was kind of fun when we were playing in spirits. I was like killing stuff, they were trying to kill me, stuff was actually happening. A little lull in the action, they're trying to figure out what to do. They should be able to go off. Deck's pretty consistent. Treasure Cruise, etc. Good Treasure Cruise deck. Sometimes I wonder if they shouldn't play Dig Free Time as well. More Treasure Cruise. But I've never played the Phoenix side, so I don't know. Maybe for Treasure Cruise, just a sweet spot. Hardcast main phase, Fiery Temper. Understood. I'm not impressed. Ouch. I keep clipping my... kind of hurts. Keep clipping my beard into like the little like tiny thing. I keep doing it and forgetting and doing it again and forgetting and doing it. I'm not very clever. I forgot that guy was only going to be a 5/5. That was a pretty big mistake by me playing Core Vault. Especially game 1, they don't have counter spells. So you're not in a rush. That was a big mistake. I think I should have played Trail of Crumbs. Should have played Trail of Crumbs, sack my passage. For some reason, I thought I was going to go to 6/6 right away. My bad. I might lose now. Phoenix is not a very forgiving deck. Not at all. I saw Kirby playing the new Ox in this and it looked fun. Mythic Spoil. What does the Ox do already? I know it's supposed to be good in Dredge. 5 mana. When Ox enters the battlefield, discard your hand and draw 3 cards. So that part's not super great because you usually have a bunch of cards in hand. Escape? I don't get it. Did you have 4 Wayfinders maybe? Row, do I want to block? I don't think I want to block. Alright, that kind of worked out, but might be too far behind now. So I can play Trail. I can tap my mana like a champ. Alright, that kind of worked out. I got pretty lucky. Do I want a Fatal Bush Bow for just one? I'm at 14. I'm just gonna play Tab Bloom March. Oh, Ox and Phoenix. Isn't it too much with the Treasure Cruise? Exile 8 cards and you bring it back, yeah. What did he have, like 1? 1 or 2 did he play? Yeah, I could see a 1 of, yeah. That card might be a 1 of in a lot of, like, there's a lot of decks that are just going to play 1 or 2 escape cards just for long games. Whether it's the blue-green guy or the red guy. And then maybe some more dedicated ones that are going to play, 4 ofs and stuff. Alright, that's pretty good for me. It gives me Revolt. I'd have a third Phoenix. This game's gonna be close. I forgot they could just decide to keep one Phoenix back to block. I should have obviously waited, let them make their attacks first. Alright. Easy game. That is kind of an absurd draw. Okay, where do I start? Do I start by sacking a food? So if I attack, I can sack the cat. Bring back the cat by sacking the food. Use trail. If I sack the food first, it costs me 3 mana. But I gain 3 life. Can't loop the cat. I can loop the cat once. I'm gonna draw 2 cards and have 1 trail activation. That should be pretty good. Yeah. Alright. I don't know, use my mana. Oh yeah, that's pretty interesting. Alright, that's pretty good. So Goose, Liliana, push. What did Liliana? Pyro doesn't do too much. Could just Liliana Phoenix. Oh, I can Lily the cat. I think that's pretty bad. I don't think I need to. Raider push on cat was lethal, really? How is that lethal? Wasn't that 1 short? I didn't have the second food. I got the second food from the goose. Anyways. Yeah, I think it was chat lethal. I was gonna target one of the Phoenix and pass. Yeah, I drew Lily and Goose of everything. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to kill me. They need pretty perfect hand, and I think if they had a bunch of Lightning Axe and Fiery Temper, they would have killed Corvold a long time ago. Which card for did you said are most excited for? Maybe some of the enchantments. Kind of excited to try Enchantress deck in Pioneer. Stuff with Collected Company. Do I want to block here? I don't think so. Alright, let's see. I don't think they can have anything in game 1 to beat that. I guess they could have Brazen Boar actually. Maybe I should have played around Brazen. Can I still beat Brazen Boar? Yeah, I could have thought about that a bit longer. Oh well. Got lucky. Alright, Fatal Push seems really good. Murderous Rider seems slow. Damping Sphere could be okay. And Thoughtseize, you don't really want Thoughtseize against the Treasure Cruise deck, except you can hit Thoughtseize with it. Does Damping Sphere is it because you don't play a ton of spells, right, with this deck? A turn? It doesn't slow you down too much. Maybe board out a Corvold, or Vraska seems kind of bad. What do you think, chat? Hey, the Muffin Dragon. Clipwings is for Soulflayer, Niv Mizzet, Spirits. It's quietly the best sideboard card in the format, right? Maybe I want Thoughtseize in this matchup, I'm not sure. Thoughtseize plus Damping Sphere is a non-bow, because you're already slowing them down, so not the greatest synergy. Kind of double dipping. I'm not sure how John Sacrifice would do against Niv. They're kind of the same deck. Could be a good metagame call. I'm not even sure what John Sacrifice is really bad against. Supposedly it's bad against Ramp, but Ramp seems to be just bad against everything. What tier is Soulflare currently? Tier 1. I think tier 1's like Soulflare, Niv, Blue-White Control, Big Red, and various mono black decks. Should I just jam another trail, or play playing trail now doesn't make a ton of sense. Just play Liliana. It's okay trading cards for Insta Charm. It makes it harder for them to reunite. Harder for them to get back Phoenixes and stuff. Hey, Pixel Mix. It's gonna feel bad if they go counter, counter, counter Treasure Cruise. Isn't Phoenix pretty strong sideboard deck, I think? Because against a lot of matchups, you get to bring in a bunch of reactive cards, and you just get to react to what I do and then cast a bunch of Ancestral Recalls. Not a bad strat. I feel like I'm behind this game. Seems like this might be a tough matchup, honestly. They have good reactive spells against you. Your deck's a bit clunky. You can also fly over the cats. I don't really have any hate. Scavenging Ooze would be one of the better cards in this matchup for me, I think. Can I play around lightning axe? Seems kind of bad. Just make them use it, make them have it. It's kind of whatever. I'm gonna draw a card at least. Oh no, I don't get to draw a card. I'll lose my cat, it's not a big deal. Kind of won my cat in the graveyard in some ways. Yeah, I forgot I didn't get to draw the card. Still forces them to use a spell on my turn, and it makes it harder for them to bring back Phoenix. This card is strategic planning though, so they must have a perfect hand already. They probably kept like Treasure Cruise and 2 spells. I might be okay. I get to bring back a cat. And then Massacre Girl to board. I hope it has a good draw. I mean, the Phoenix deck, that's what the Phoenix deck does, honestly. It's pretty consistent. Obviously, the big variance is how many Phoenix you have in your top X card. Alright, how greedy do I get, Chad? Do I use a... Alright, I need to not mess that up. I guess I'm not even gonna do it because then I get screwed. So I want to play Massacre Girl. And it was a trigger on the stack. So I don't... Because if I bring it back before, they can just have a shock. They can still shock the cat. Yeah, but then Massacre Girl triggers. Oh no. Does Massacre Girl trigger? Or does it not trigger yet? I don't know how it works. Yeah, I actually don't know. I think it still works the way I want it to work. But I could be wrong. How often do your poker skills come in handy during MTG tournaments and you feel you play better in person as opposed to online? I don't bluff a ton. I didn't bluff a ton when I played poker. I don't know, but I'm pretty... I don't tilt a ton, I guess, when I play live. I tilt a bit. I get a bit flustered sometimes. And I play better... I play better live than when I stream, for sure. If I'm playing alone online without streaming and stuff, maybe I play better online just because... Just less stressful, I guess, to play alone in front of your computer. Do I live in France? Yes. I live near Paris, right outside of Paris. How do you feel about your Lotus Field matchup? No idea. I literally have never got paired against this deck once in 20 leagues or something. I don't know who plays that deck. I'm assuming that deck's just bad because I never get paired against it. It does not work the way you want it to do if they shock it before, really. The first figure has to go on the stack to set up future depth triggers. If they shock Lava Axe Cat, they have 2 Phoenixes. Alright. Are you sure it's not a passive, like some kind of passive the Massacre Girl has? I think you guys might be wrong, but I'm not sure. Maybe you just need Thoughtseize. My deck's too clunky. I need to snag their treasure. Vraska seems kind of bad. Wicked Wolf, like, I already have a billion things to ping Pyromancers, I think. Wicked Wolf seems bad. Corval seems kind of What should my last card be? Planeswalkers are usually not the greatest against Phoenix. Alright, so Massacre Girl is an enter the battlefield trigger that has a passive effect for the rest of. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. Alright, that makes sense. Did I really just get 2-0 lander? Oh my god. This deck mulligans well though. You can just have Tron. Alright, I don't have Tron. I'm not gonna keep Fatal Push. So let's just get rid of the Devil maybe. Devil's just gonna die. Devil's good if they have Pyromancer. I don't think they would keep Pyromancer in against me, right? It makes no sense. Do I want to play Blooming March turn 1? Probably not. Oh wow, huge raid. That's right, the Brood. Hey Gabby, thanks for the raid everyone. Or thanks for the raid Gabby and welcome everyone. I think I'm gonna sandbag the Thoughtseize, try and get Treasure Cruise. Playing a Pioneer. Well, standard deck in Pioneer here. We're not doing too poorly, we're 2-1. This matchup's a bit rough and we just mulligan to 5, so not our brightest moment here. Alright, at least we hit and we milled a cat, so that's kind of nice. Now I need to draw a Trail of Crumbs. Do you think the Black-Red Titan will go with the Sacrifice deck in Pioneer or Standards? So I don't exactly know what it does. Wow, they kept Pyromancer. Seems kind of wild, but kind of working out for them right now. If I'd kept Devil over Thoughtseize, I'd be in a reasonable spot right now. Alright, should I wait one more turn to fire off my Thoughtseize? Try and max my chances of resolving a core. Alright, Gabby. Thanks for the raid. Enjoy the raid. I don't have that many cards that cost 4 mana. I guess I'll wait a turn. Nice mustache beard, really? It's just like laziness of not shaving, but thank you. Oh, they're just attacking? Does that mean they're just going to use a removal on my cat? I mean, it kind of breaks the loop. I'm mulligan to 5 and I have no ways to make food tokens. I have Magma Spray. Duh. Owned. Totally owned. Alright, well. Lesson learned. I feel kind of bad, honestly. I feel kind of bad losing to Pyromancer. Yeah, I mean, and the only reason is I mulligan to 5, or else I would have kept the Devil too. Felt like Devil was just not going to be good, but yeah, I didn't give enough credit to my opponents. That was what I was talking about earlier. When they make like kind of a weird play, they usually have a good reason. I just gave it to them. Damn. I guess I'll take Lightning Axe. Hopefully they play the Phoenix. I don't think I can win this game. Yeah. Just not my night. Back-to-back no landers in the deciding game. Plus, it's frustrating losing to Young Pyromancer when I feel like that card's just awful against me and it should never be in their deck. Like, I have Cats, I have O2s, I have Devil. They even saw Liliana the last hope in 2 games. So I'm a bit salty right now. Trying to figure out what I could have done differently for sideboarding. None of these cards are very exciting. Except for Liliana, if you know they're keeping Pyromancer. Maybe they kept in one Pyromancer and they drew it and it was good. It's just possible. Maybe they just didn't have enough cards to bring in. Matchup doesn't feel great though. Not the way I have my deck built. I'd feel better if I had a bunch of Scavenging Ooze in my sideboard, but I don't think Scavenging Ooze is very good right now. It's probably kind of okay against Soul Flare if you have discard spells. Because Scavenging Ooze alone, I'm not sure it's like does enough. But in combination with discard spells, probably pretty enough. The GP Austin winning list, is it similar to the Phil Hellmuth list that beat your Ketis? I actually don't even know what won GP Austin. I didn't see the list. I have a hard time finding lists. Go follow Channel Fireball on Twitter. #sponsored. Geez, a third blue-white deck. It's funny, I haven't played against much blue-white in a while, and everyone's playing blue-white today. Resident Sleeper, man. Spell Pierce main deck. I can't even anymore, just Spell Pierce in a deck where your games go like turn 6 billions. Oh yeah. Great deck building. Somehow it's working out.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I.
Just a little salt. Just a little salt. A little soda. Is it time to be scared, chat? What did it hit with our set? That was Supreme Verdict. Supreme Verdict. Understood. Not the greatest sensor ever. As the #1 fan of Censor, I feel a bit offended by their use of the card. And then people are going to be like, well, Censor's not. Did we just port in a standard deck with a new mana base and some sideboard cards? Thought I was in pretty bad shape. Felt like this game was slipping away, but I guess not. I don't think they're playing very well. I'll let you on a little secret here. Speaking of not playing very well, if I sag the food now, they have a verdict in it. I should probably just play the long game. Make another. It's close. Definitely something to be said for just keeping the pressure up. I think I'm actually going to play Massacre Girl here. Actually, no. Let's do something else. Let's do sack food, pay for trail. Kind of committed to taking a land here, I feel, but Corvold is a must counter. Oof. I might just run out of... Kind of quarter my... I think I'm just going to take the Blood Crypt and just trust in my deck. I think that's what you do, you just take the deck. The fairy minus on the food would be kind of... I just basically think I'm going to find something in my top 3 cards to keep going with the trail. I'll need to take Corvold. They've made some questionable plays so far. Maybe they'll just bounce the Devil. Oh, they're plussing. It's another pretty bad. There's almost no chance that's... Opponent? Oh, what you got? Does the land do anything for me? No. Familiar. Alright, I mean, they can easily win this game. They draw a dig, they probably win. If they have dig or 5 mana to fairy, they probably win this game. That's how far behind I was this game. I felt like I was behind, and I think they made like a couple of critical mistakes. Maybe not critical, but suboptimal plays. I just... Not too sure what I can... For what it's worth, my buddy went 13-2 playing Blue-White Pioneer at GP Austin. In like side events? Lost to Mono Black and Band Spirits. Runs 1 Gideon of the Trials, 1 Gear Hulk, 1 Dragon Lord Ojutai, and 2 Big to Fairy. Yeah, Gideon of the Trials could be good, and Ojutai could be good. Gear Hulk, I think, is... Yeah, I mean, the level in side events gotta be... If your friend's a good player, he probably has pretty obscene edge in... I've seen some... Ojutai sounds like it can maybe well position... I don't know. I feel like everyone's playing the same decks in Pioneer, and there's a lot to do still. I'm sure that there's like stuff to try out. Doesn't scoop. They have doubled castle. I mean, can't imagine ever winning this game. Sarkhan Fireblood. I was thinking about that card in the Niv deck. Maybe that's the tech. You just play 4 Sarkhan Fireblood and 4 Fires of Invention. Just mono red mana base. Alright, how did I sideboard? I boarded out of Ooze, cut a Familiar, cut out Fatal Push. I want all these cards, I want all these cards, I want all these cards, and then cut another. And yeah, classic scooping in response here. Did you miss anything, Jaikoi? Nah, not really. Tonight's stream was pretty Appreciate everyone still watching though. We had some interesting games, some close games. Not a lot of winning though. Mostly, I think the only deck we've beaten so far is blue-white. If I win this match, I'll have played 7 matches and only beaten blue-white. Sacking Treacherous Blessing to Corvold. Just drawing more cards. I don't know. I don't know if I'm very. I'm not super excited at the idea of losing. Was 9 cards in hand, just discarding to hand size and then losing the game. Seems kind of out of place. It's the room of Game of Thrones, but there's a dragon just chilling there on the throne. Word. Seems like he doesn't really want to be there, just checking his nails. Kind of bored out of his mind. Alright. Let's make our land drop, shall we? No jokes. No jokes, deck. Hello, berries. I saw Dredge didn't quite get you there this time. In the vintage champ, your trusty Dredge deck. Is there a reason to take force over duel? I don't know. Is there a scenario where I end up stacking a Trail of Crumbs? Probably not, actually. Sometimes I make dumb plays like that. I get scared. I get irrational. Thing you just say go here was Murderous Rider. No need to play into counter spells or anything. Settle Wreckage. I'm not impressed. Was that even better than letting Settle Wreckage resolve, actually? I think I blew it. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake. I guess I get the free life. Goose might be marginally better than Wayfinder or Blooming. Wayfinder is kind of nice. Feels a bit giddy. Just take. Surprised they're making a 1/1 and. Kenny the Pig _ MTGO. Is that you? Or is that a imposter? A fake account? Not sure who's winning this game. Not necessarily convinced this is going great for me. Yeah, man. Change the name. Kenny the Pig _ MTGO. Nice. Just play the second Witch's Oven. Not too scared of a detention sphere. For people who like watching Cube Draft and Limited, Kenny the Pig under. Crazy Kenny. Crazy genius. Probably pretty entertaining too. I mean, the stream through is limited. Oh yeah, a lot. I'm gonna play a ton of draft. Probably gonna lose all my viewership, but so be it. What did it hit? Supreme Verdict. I don't feel like I have the greatest line here, but I'm not even sure I should care. Make a food, sack it, get a card. I'm just gonna play the needle now, I guess. I'm gonna name Teferi Hero Dominaria. Just use my mana. Run them out of counter spells. I think I made a mistake actually. I should have done that on my turn. I guess the point was keeping Murderous Rider up. I keep making these 1/1s instead of scrying too. Pretty skeptical. You just want to find. I haven't thought about the use. Hey Gab, have you thought about the use of a new card, Elspeth Conquers Death? No, have you? You want to hook me up? That's the saga, right? Not only am I not winning, I might be timing out too. I'm just gonna cast a Murderous Rider first. Opponent, what you got? We know they have a Verdict in hand, so I guess I'll just say go again. I'm very sleepy. No, I'm just pretty chill. This matchup is kind of super resident sleeper, you know, just pretty boring matchup, honestly. Maybe I'll quit playing blue-white forever. I felt the pain of playing. As per control. Is that standard? Ashok, Narset, Teferi. Your deck looks kind of clunky. Lots of 3 mana cards. Lots of 5 mana cards. And only 25 lands. How can you send that list to me and it only has 25 lands in it? You're really looking for trouble. You're just trying to bribe me with 50 bits, making up for a 25 land list when it should have like at least 27. Hey Yellow, hey Gab, have you revisited your Blue-White Miracles list in Modern Adult? I'm curious to see if you made any changes since your video. No, I didn't try because Oko was still legal, so I figured I would wait for Oko to be gone. I'm not going to have time to play any Modern in the foreseeable future, so I'm not too sure what. Let's see. I tried to get a counter spell out of them. My other cards don't do. What did they? Alright, I feel like I'm in a decent spot now. Because they gave me a bit of time. They didn't punish me. They didn't draw a dig for time. Somehow. So I can sack a food. Get two. Stay Wayfinder. Corval's not very good with Narset in play. Decking in this matchup? I don't think so. I guess they should have Rest in Peace, but you can kind of kill them with Cat and stuff. Oh man, am I one black mana short? That's kind of sick actually. Okay, never mind, they don't have a counter spell. Nice. I was thinking about playing Liliana and getting back Murder Strider, but I didn't have to. Still no. What should I do here? Probably bring back something. Could mill a cat too. Just gonna take Murder Strider. Oh, Planeswalker. Not a great play by opponents. But the last card they wanted to bounce was Futo. Yeah. Not a great play. Play the cat. Play Corvold. Looks like they've. Okay. The question is, can I win can I win another game? I think I can win this game. Is the blue-white matchup just great? It seemed pretty good, but this match has been close. I feel like if they had played a bit better, maybe this game would be over by now. They also haven't yet. But yeah, I think it's a good match. Cat. Kind of obnoxious. You have to click no even when you don't have mana. Thoughtseize a nice draw. Get to see what's up, opponent. Opponent? Wouldn't be shocked if there was a verdict in response. Cast out. Cast out Liliana? What the? Opponent? What you doing? They have verdict too, and it must have verdict. Alright. This is freaking nightmare. I guess tech in the mirror is to not get too many crumbs in play. Maybe I should actually sack a crumb. That was a mistake. I'm gonna finish up the Teferi. Yeah, I should have sacked the crumb. Need to make sure I don't get decked either, I guess. Just want to be a top bid donator on the leaderboard. Can you not leave messages with the bits anymore? Thanks, Jay. Ooh, 5k bid donator. That's how much? $50 total? Oh god. I want to play Needle on Teferi too. Just kind of clicked for my turn. A bit unfortunate. Opponent. Dang. Not even sure what I'm supposed to do here to kill them. Just gonna play wolf, I guess. And place. Let's play Rex Sage. Hey Gab, just got here. Do you think John Sack is favored over Blue Eyed as bad as you're smashing them? Well, this match I'm gonna get timed out, but I was losing with Blue Eyed against John's Food. It was a tough matchup. I've been beating it bad tonight, but I think it's probably. I mean, I lost game one. If you don't have like a good draw, you can easily lose, I think. Do you have a verdict hat? Oh, I have one verdict left. At lethal last turn. I like the opponent who gives you the GL have fun and who just doesn't scoop when they're just super. GL have. I'm gonna bring back in Devil and let's see, how did I kill them fast? I mean, I can't really board out Trail, but I don't know if I have time for it. I just need to not play a second Trail ever. I guess I'll just keep the same deck. Hope they stumble and I kill them fast. Do you think because of the switch to single blocks per plane we've gotten an increase in the amount of parasitic decks? I have no idea what you just said. Literal no clue. Is Lily worth keeping in? Yeah, I think Lily can maybe win a quick game. Just ultimate Lily. My hand's pretty bad. I kind of snap capped because I saw lands and spells. Just gonna get a swamp. Alright, that's pretty good for me. It's one of the ways I can win pretty fast, just kind of get them. Fairy. Should I cast Sag the Goose, maybe? I'm gonna Sag the Goose because of Verdict and Sag Witch's Oven because I don't really have time to. Triggers. Got Supreme Verdict. That's fine. You kind of have to play Vraska. Can kill my set. Slowly but surely here. Just sag that since they're probably gonna Verdict anyways. Kind of doing it. I think I'm gonna win this game. I feel like they're pretty far behind. Just gonna play Corvold again. You don't have the luxury of tapping your mana properly when you're running low on time. I think I'll be okay even if they hold. Oh, and I draw a card of that too? Nice. Alright, definitely not playing that Trail of Crumbs unless I really have to. Just Gust. Azor's Charm. It's gonna be close. Should have made plus there. I need them to just not draw Settle or Wreckage. Just is that the classic chat? The pause before my attack, try to make me skip. Classy. Pulling all the stops there. They really drew Settle Wreckage. Alright, thank God. Alright, easy clap.